course, it's our storm team's favorite time of the week.
Yeah, today we have a very special guest to introduce you to from Doak Elementary. So we'll pass it back to meteorologist Jared Sellers for the Storm Team Student of the Week.
Well, it's that time of the week. That means it's Storm Team Student of the Week. With me this week is Sadie Hatcher. Sadie, are you excited to be here?
Yeah.
Once again, I love your little outfit. The red shirt's definitely bringing Christmas vibes. Are you ready for Christmas?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas movie, Sadie? I'm going to throw you on the spot here.
The Grinch.
The Grinch? You think he's going to steal Christmas this year?
Yeah.
You think he'll steal it? Yeah, he probably will. That's a typical Grinch move right there. But where do you go to school at, Sadie?
Doak Elementary.
Doak Elementary. That's correct. Is that it right there? You want to point at it with me?
Yeah.
There it is. What grade are you in?
Second.
Second grade. And who's your teacher?
Miss Prince P.
And would you like to give any shout outs?
Miss Prince P, Miss Amanda, and Amelia Jones.
Well, that is correct. I'm sure they are definitely excited to have you here. And today we're going to talk a little more about snow, but we're talking about snowflake formation. Definitely one of the more complicated things in meteorology because we can see different types of crystals within snow in itself. But first and foremost, what's the key ingredient for snow to even form, Sadie?
Below freezing.
Yeah, it's got to be below freezing, right? So that's below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is why sometimes it can get so hard here for it to snow because sometimes we're just above that number and it becomes a little bit of a messy situation. Sometimes we just see ice. But either way, yes, you get extremely cold water molecules, it freezes onto a dust particle, got to have dust, and then this sets the stage for an ice crystal to form. So when you continue to see those freezing temperatures over and over, continually below freezing temperatures that is, it forms into what shape here?
A hexagon.
A hexagonal shape. And how many sides does that have?
6.
And what is the chemical bond of water?
H2O.
That is correct. Because of their shape, water molecules tend to form a hexagon when they bond together. So you got this hexagonal shape, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you typically see that hexagonal shape when it snows here across the Tri-Cities. And then those water molecules, Sadie, continue to freeze over and over again, so they continue to form even a bigger hexagonal shape. And sometimes more and more of those water molecules, like I said, freeze and bond, hexagonal ice crystals form. So you can see a beautiful hexagonal shape right there. But sometimes they can be in different types of shapes or different types of formation. What formations typically do we see within snow?
Plates, needles, solid prisms, and dendrites.
Dendrites, right on the money, right? So here across the Tri-Cities, we typically see plates as well as dendrites. So those are the more common snowflakes that we see here across western North Carolina, East Tennessee, as well as in the Southwest Virginia. But before we go, do you have any questions for me?
When's it going to snow?
It's a hard question, hard to determine at this point, but I say there might be a chance that we might see some snow right around into the middle portions of December. It's kind of hard to determine if we'll get it on Christmas because you want a white Christmas, right? We rarely get those, but it has happened before, but I'm not going to promise anything. But I think within December we might see some snow again. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
That's good. Give me a fist bump. Say back to you.
Back to you.
Thank you both. If you have a child who would like to be our Storm Team Student of the Week, log on to WJHL.com and fill out an entry form. Storm Team Students of the Week must be in grades K through 5 and attend a school within the Tri-Cities viewing area.